I mean, yes, sir.
What?
No, they said it said through 4th. It said through 4th. So. Okay, here we go. So what are we going to do? We're going to grade a couple on there real quick. We're going to check your answers, and then we're going to let you get to work after I show you one more problem. Okay, show you one more problem, and maybe show you how the answer key looks when you go to check over there. I would definitely, have you started the pretest? Yes. Okay, get going on that. The pretest is not short. Okay, so tomorrow bring the lab. We might get most of it done today, but we might have to do a little bit more tomorrow. So that's why it's not due till Thursday with the quiz. Remember, for the portfolio, it's pretty straightforward. And if you want a lab, it's on my website under Forms and Documents. Number 13's all there. Except you still have to do purposes, type in the data. That was the one we did online. Okay, so the template is there on my website under Forms and Documents. So here we go. Let's see. I want to grade first. So did you pass your paper one person back?
We did not.
Okay, make sure your name's on it.
You're supposed to have a separate sheet. Oh, okay.
Oh, mine's
Alright, I just want to grade for the sake of time. Let's just grade 5 items. That's easy, right? Okay. Number 4. Okay. Do they have this half reaction? Somewhere, somehow. Do they have carbon going from a 2- to a 4+, and that is 6 electrons? So here we go. That's one check mark. Alright? Okay. Well, if they bumped it up to 12, that's fine too. Okay? Do they have oxygen gaining at least 2 electrons to go to oxygen 2-? So that's my next check mark. Okay? And then the lowest common multiple, do they have that? Do they have that you needed to go to 12? Okay, can you see that? Mine's a little tough to read. That we needed, our lowest common multiple was 12. Now, because some people may have done extra work, okay, meaning there might be a lot more multiplying, let's just grade those items. Once you would, multiply this one through by 2 and the bottom one through by 3 is what we needed to do here, okay? It would all add up to the right answer. It would all add up. The ones that were tough were 8 and 10, so let's grade 6. Okay, let's grade 6. So number 6, all I'm looking for, yes? Can you what?
The airbag lab.
What about it? Got it. Got it. One sec here. And then we're going to grade our oxidation half reaction. Again, they may have had 1 electron, and then they may have bumped it up to 2, and then eventually we bump it up to 6. So I'll take any one of those numbers, okay, for 1. And then did they bust out the chromium from a 6+, gaining 3 electrons to turn into chromium 3, or did they have this already bumped up to 6, or and the LCM was 6. So that's all I need. 5 points. I actually will double this. Okay, I actually will double it.
So we didn't have to add them
No,
up.
when you added them up, they came out to what was on the blue sheet. Okay, so there we go. That's all I want. Cap those red pens, send those up, return the papers to the owners. Owners, any questions, pass them up.
It's different than.
Why is his neck like that? Why is his neck like that? Don't you massage it?
I tried to say
Okay, so here we go. Next, let's pull out here. How you doing on your homework?
struggling.
I don't think we finished one problem yesterday. If I am correct, Out of the textbook, we said bring your textbook. Let's just, did we finish with you kids? 4.10 B as in boy.
Haven't even finished 4.9.
Yeah, we did. We did 4.9.
We got to like the second line.
4.9 B
Yeah, we did
is where we're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we finished B. Maybe we finished.
All right. Here we go then.
Is there an answer key with just ions? Because in the answer key that came us,
Oh, look, I got a whole batch here.
a ton of steps.
Yep. Yeah, I got a whole another one you can peek at. It was in the book there, the binder.
So
Can you send that to us or put it on the
honestly don't care.
Because that blue sheet was like,
You honestly
over my head.
There's many ways to shoe that horse. Okay, so we're doing 4.9A. Didn't we finish it? We're doing B. Okay. So I thought we finished
Yeah,
it,
we
but
just finished it. At the end of the hour.
4.9B. Okay. All right. Let's just do it. Yeah, we can do it. Oh, sure. Why not? Okay. This is your time in the lab. Here we go, Mike. Okay. Chromium went from what to what?
I can't see.
It's in the book. Page 91. Yeah. So, what'd it go?
I don't know. 3 plus to 8 minus plus, so plus 6.
You bet. Okay, very good. All right, oxidation or reduction there, Brittany. That's oxidation, so when you go 3 up to 6, how many electrons, Michelle, did you lose?
3
So where do they go?
on the right.
Okay. Okay. So we were able to do that pretty quick. Now, our next step, Kayla, and again, it was over on page 90 and on our PowerPoint slide yesterday. I need the total charge on each side of the reaction. Okay, no. What's the charge? This is the most important thing. What's the total charge over here? Yes, okay. And what is it over here? Don't be misled. What's the total charge? You see any charge? Okay. So our next step then said we were in B, was in base. Okay. So Cassie, what's my next step? What do I add? I want to add 5 OHs to this side. Okay. And now my charges are equal. My hydrogens are not equal though. So what do I need to add and which side? How many? Okay. I see. Careful here. I've got 5 and 3 is 8. So how many do I need? 4 H2Os. And then, and you can write HOHs if you want. Maxine, how about my oxygens? How many on the left? How many on the right?
Oh, there's 5 on each side.
5 on each side. Okay. So you double check. Okay. Wait, how many? 5 and 3 is
Oh, wait a minute.
8.
Oh, wait, there's 8. I didn't see the 4. My bad.
Okay, I know, you got to remember that. So how many over here? How many on this side? 8. If it doesn't come out like that, you did something wrong. Okay? If it doesn't come out like that, you did something wrong. Alrighty, next page. Those of you who brought your books. Okay? Now, let's do the whole shooting match. And I'm going to keep that one because that's nice. Okay? So, 4.10A says, this is what you did in the lab. Okay? 4.10 says, take some 9.2 Fe2 plus some permanganate, okay, yields Fe3 plus and some Mn2 plus. And actually, I should record this, but that's all right. All right, it's the big one now. Okay? Step 1 is always assign oxidation numbers. So, what do I need? Isn't it MM? Minus, my bad. Okay, that's what you're using today, by the way. Okay, so, tell me, Austin, what's the charge of the iron on the left? And what's the charge of the manganese on the left?
7 plus
7 plus. Okay. What's the charge of the iron over here, Jennifer? I know. Some people are giving me zeros, so don't. And then this manganese is... Okay, beta, oxidized or reduced?
Iron is oxidized.
Iron is oxidized. She wants me to do iron going from a 2 plus goes to a 3 plus, meaning bust out the half reaction. She says it's oxidized, so Austin, tell me about electrons. Or, I mean, Jordan.
We have to add 1 electron to the right side.
To the right side, okay? Do I need, Elise, to worry about oxygens or hydrogens or anything else? No. Not yet, right? Not yet on this one. Meaning that half reaction's done. Okay, Brittany, I missed you back there. Who's reduced in this? Bust out the 2 into half reactions. Which one?
Manganese.
Manganese goes from, and carry the whole compound with it now. The manganese goes from our 7 plus to 2 plus. And tell me about electrons, Jen.
Plus 5 electrons on the left side.
Plus 5 electrons on the left. Now, we know that one, it's easy because we just did it. By the way, this is one of your homework, or one of your lab answers. Okay? You're going to take that manganese and shift it to a 2 plus. And if you did your homework, you already know what color that is on the lab. You're going to know what color. Okay? So here we go. I got some stuff that doesn't work, meaning I got to have oxygen on this side, but none over here, so I have to do some more work, and I believe A said it was an acid. Okay? It's an acid. So Al, what's my next step? Okay, tell me first total charge. We did this one already, but total charge on the left?
Plus 1.
No. What's my total charge over here?
4 oxygens.
What's my total charge?
Minus 2.
Minus
6.
6. Okay, do you see this? Don't pay no attention to this. We needed it to get the electrons. Okay, now it goes away, and now I want the total charge. I got a minus 1, and I've got 5. And there, okay? What do I have on the right, Al?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. I'm an acid, Nicole. What do I add to make things, the charges equal? No, I can't add water first. Not OH, that would be base. So what's my other option if it isn't? Okay. Somebody help her out. What did we say on the PowerPoint? Hydrogens. When I'm in acid, I add hydrogens. Okay? Add hydrogen ions. So, back to you, Nicole. Can't let you off the hook here. Which side should I add the hydrogen ions to? If I add them to the right, I'll get more positive, won't I? So, again, you can check yourself, folks. So, where do I need to add them? To the left. And my question to you now, Trinity, is how many? 8. Okay, and again, you might want to keep this one in mind, the lab today. This is what you're doing. You're adding acid, and you're pushing the 7 up to, you're pushing the plus 7 down to a 2 plus. Okay? My hydrogens don't look good, though, so what do I need to do? What do I need to do on this side, Paul? Add 4 waters. Okay? Tell me how many oxygens I have over here, Isaiah, on the left.
4.
And how many do I have on the right? Okay. One more thing to notice, kids. One more thing to notice. When you're done, okay, with these half reactions, the total charge should be the same on both sides. You've got one more check. Look at here. 3 plus and a negative 1 equals 2 plus. Okay, down here. Plus 8 minus 6, okay, plus 2 plus 2. And then when we add these together, that should also be the case. I mean, you've got so many places you can check if you're doing this right. And again, that so everything, double check yourself so things look good when you total them up. Now, I'll show you what the answer key does. The answer key would have done each of these steps that we just did individually. And that's why the answer key is like 5 pages. Okay, the one in the book. This is all I grade on tomorrow's homework. Do you have the, almost, do you have the oxidation half reaction done correctly? Do you have the reduction and then the total? Our next step, Mike, from our PowerPoint note says add them up, but what do I need to do first? What were you doing every time on the green and the pink? What were you always writing?
Common multiple.
And so what is it between these two?
5.
5. So what do I need to multiply the top reaction through by then, Brittany? 5. Okay, so I switched to green. Now again in the answer key, they're going to do each step individually. As you saw on my answer key, I just do this, right? Okay, you can do what you want. You can retype here. You can redo another 5. Goes to 5 if you want to do this, okay? Plus 5 electrons rather than what was in red there. You can rewrite it and then sum the 2 up. Okay? Yeah, those are 5s. Okay. Michelle. Okay? Michelle, what crosses out when I add these 2 together? Electrons. Now again, folks, it might be more than electrons in your homework. It might also be some hydrogen ions and some hydroxide ions, and you might end up with 8 waters over here, or 8 waters over here and 4 here. You would even cross out waters. Okay? So that's some of the tricks you're going to come across when you practice. Okay, so tell me everything, Kayla, that's to the left of the arrow between these 2 half reactions. What do I have left? What wasn't crossed out on the left of the green and this red one?
Iron.
How many?
Alright, 5.
5. And what was its charge? Don't lose the charge. 2 plus. What else? How many? And they were charges. And what else? Good. Permanganate. And it did have a charge, just one of them, right? Cassie, tell me what's on my product side. Mn2 plus. You bet. And again, folks, I don't care what order it's in, meaning she could have brought it down. Wasn't that a 3 plus?
Yeah.
2, this one's a 3 plus, right? Yeah, because the charges aren't going to work. So the charges aren't going to work if we don't fix that. All right? Now, tell me the total charge on the left, Mel.
On the left?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's the total charge on the right, Maxie?
7? How do you call
Yeah, I said 7.
7.
Okay, I don't think it's 7. Is it 8?
No.
Okay, there's 10.
17.
Okay, 17. I agree. What, Maxine, what's the total charge on the right?
Times 5 is 10. No, wait. 15, 17.
How much?
17.
17. Everybody see that?
Yep.
You're good. You check your atoms, you check your charge. You're good. Yes.
So you have like 4 waters on the right side.
Uh-huh.
What if you had like, when you're adding together, 8 waters on the other side?
If I had 8 here and 4 here,
You would take the 8 down to 4.
and get rid of those.
Okay.
Okay? That's what you do. Because you come across that at one of your problems tonight. Yes.
If it doesn't check, does that mean you did something wrong?
Yep. And where you usually go wrong is just like I did here. I caught it here. I put that 3 plus, and I put a 2, or up way back here.
So like if
And that's why that bracket work was huge. Because if you're still getting this wrong, you know, how many electrons on each side and not seeing the lowest common multiple stuff, you're going to have a lot of work tonight. Now, let me just show you one more thing. Okay?
What do we have to do tonight?
Pardon?
What do we have to do for tonight?
For tonight, you're doing quite a few book problems and a packet.
Oh.
Okay. Once again, let me just show you real quick what the book did. Here's their answer to 56A. There are A, B, C for each of these problems. So if you haven't started them, you're going to be crying tonight. Let me show you here. Look what they did. Okay? They busted out that it was phosphorus changed to phosphorus pH 3, and then they did every single step. Okay? This is what I grade tomorrow. Do you have the phosphorus? You guys can see this, I hope. Phosphorus, I don't know if I can write. Phosphorus went to a 0. 2 over here are 3 minus. You can do it all in one line like I just did. That's the reduction half reaction. Look at what they did. They busted out chlorine to Cl2, and then they went from -1 to 0. Okay? And then they took care of the fact there were 2 of them. So again, some of you like this. Okay, some of you like this. But this is all I grade. Reduction, oxidation finally, cross out the electrons, bring down everything else. Let's see. Was this one of those? Nope, this one came out pretty clean. This one came out pretty clean, meaning it was just the electrons were crossed out. As Jen noticed, some of your problems, you're going to have water here and water here. Reduce them down to the lowest water. Okay? So again, that's what the answer key over there shows. We're not going to peek at that. Okay? That you just need to do that much. I do grade 3 points per problem. Reduction, oxidation, final. So that's why this is in the back of the book. Okay? You need to show me these two. You need to show me these two. Okay, let's go to the lab then. Let's see what this really looks like. Okay, so this is what you're doing. I do need you, we've been playing with our chemicals way too long. I need you to modify the lab just a tad. Okay? So, lab manual, first things first. Who's getting a mole bucket or two today? Okay. No, you're not, Mike, because you didn't do it.
What?
Okay? The pre-lab. Okay? When you went to the website, Jordan, he said me first. Okay? When
I never
you
said
went,
it, Mrs. Reed. I didn't go to the website, remember?
oh, you didn't do it either. But I believe you did part 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me what your answers were.
No, yeah, we had to go to the internet for part of it.
Okay, so the part 2 of the pre-lab, MnO2, what's its oxidation number?
4 plus,
And MnO4 1 minus?
3 plus,
No.
or 7 plus, I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mn2 plus,
I thought it
duh.
was 5. Yeah, 2 plus.
And then
Six
MnO4
plus.
2 minus. Is it what?
6 plus.
6 plus. Is everybody good with that? Yep. Okay. Now, that's Jordan. Okay. Let's look at here what colors we're supposed to see.
This part. I didn't know. Okay. The second
So,
column.
this is what we're looking at.
Purple and black.
Oh, black, pale pink.
Black,
Okay.
You guys.
When you went to the website, what is it?
I was like,
Black,
I was like
Purple,
3,
Purple.
4, 5, 6, 7.
purple,
pale pink,
pale pink.
pink. We got pretty pink, just by the by. Possibly colorless.
Purple.
Possibly colorless.
My internet went down last night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My laptop is broken.
I don't have internet.
Yeah, I only just got my laptop back yesterday. My mom wouldn't
Okay.
get off it.
So who helped me with that one? Yeah, I thought
Oh,
so.
awesome. You know our computer I had too. Like we finally got the computer back. My mom wouldn't get off.
Now,
Like my
this will be
She's
your
like, you can do
job.
it.
This is your job, and you have plenty of time. You got 20 minutes. You're going to drop, right, Brittany? How long does this take? 30 seconds? Okay. We got to shift the numbers, though. Okay? Part 1, you're going to get exactly the right colors when you take in your tisket tasket, your little basket, okay? You're going to get, if you take the KMNO4 and shake everything up a little, because they've been sitting around for a couple days. And the procedure says in a small test tube, take 10 drops of that. And what color is that already? KMNO4, it's this guy.
Green.
Okay, it's purple. It's what? Purple. Okay? And so that's what it's always going to be to start with. It's going to be purple. And you're going to acidify it. That means add H+, add some hydrogen ions. And then I need to change that. You need to. Make it 10 drops. You go 7, you're going to get some other color that we don't want. We know we're going to get the right, we just tested. If you go 10, 10, 10 on this one, you're all good. Okay? you will get, notice what you're, observe the color, you already told me what it's going to be with, okay? What it started with, I want observe the color after it's done. Don't work on these today, get these colors done. Part 2 is just perfect, right? 10 and 10, you're good, okay? This NaHSO3 is in dropper bottles too. And then you're going to add 10, and then you're going to add 10 more, and then you're going to add 10 more, 10 more. Okay?
Wait, what do you mean 10 more?
Look it, you're going to go, I want you to stop after you've added the first 10, and give me a color. And by the way, shake them up, okay? And then you're going to add 10 more, and 10 more, and 10 more, etc. Again, don't worry about this. Part 3 we modified should be 10, 7, 8. So it's still 10 drops of the purple. And we found out if we put 7 drops, we needed a few more drops, and we even made some new stuff. And then the last line we need 8 drops. So 10, 7, 8. You're going to get exactly what we want. Once you're done, basically folks, you're doing a baby titration. Once you're done, you've neutralized, so you can go down the drain. The only thing is 10 molar NaOH. I don't want that in your basket. This stuff is dangerous, so I'm going to put it here. You're all going to be at different times, so don't worry. You can share. For part 3, who's ever doing part 3, it's over here. Okay? And again, respect it. It's 10 molar. This ain't your baby 0.1 that you're dripping out of your burette. This is 10
Will I burn
molar.
my skin?
Yes, you will burn your skin if you get it on there. So let's snap. Okay?
Oh,
All right. Ready, set, goggles, go. You can share at a lab bench. Maybe you want to divide the work. Okay?